Um, Dalokwan. Well done, everybody. I remember King David TFI at PG, President General Producer EBO, Mwafalajibo Kaduna. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, good night. Everything good, everyone, depending on where you see my video. Something is bothering me. Seriously. Yes. I know what that is. It has been my bother. Or, in fact, for a very long time now. I've been making videos, recently about religion. Alright? Religion, I'm not specific here. Talking about Christianity, Islam, ATR, everything. And in this video, I have come with a question. And what is this question? Who am I? If you can answer this question, drop your answer at the comment section. Who am I? I want to know who I am. In fact, I want to let you know that at this point in time in life, I don't know who I am. I no longer understand who I am. Where did I come from? I don't know where I come from. Yes, my mother gave birth to me. Yes. I'm a human being with flesh. Yes. Where did I come from into my mother's womb before I was born? How did humanity emanated? How did humanity start? Kedu ebe mmadụ dị ndụ si wee bido ụwa? Kedu ka ụwa si wee bido? Kedu how did this race, human race, how did the creation, the trees, the animals, the insects, the flying things, the everything that exists on this earth, in this race, how did life begin? Where did I come from? That's my question. And my question is coming from somewhere. Now, from two things. There are two things or two theories that told us about the origin of man. These two theories, one is the evolutionary theory, evolution by Malthus, Malthusian theory of evolution, and then secondly is by religion, and I will use that of Christianity, Bible. But first of all, let me start with the evolution. The evolution says that man emanated from animal. The man was an ape, monkey, and from monkey, with time, he formed into chimpanzee, and from chimpanzee like that, began to develop characters and become full man that can walk. This is the theory of evolution, according to biology, that told us that, no, this is scientific theory of evolution, of how man came into existence. And I have one question to ask this scientific evolution. If you say that man, human being, started from animal, like ape, monkey, chimpanzee, and turned to man. So you want to tell me that I myself, I was, like my forefathers, I was an ape, monkey, an animal. Now, this is the question. That monkey that later turned to man, how did the monkey start existing? Where did that monkey come from? Now, you want to tell me that that monkey was formed by something else. Maybe something else formed into monkey. And I want to ask you, that something else that formed the monkey, that later formed to chimpanzee and later formed to man, how did that thing came about? Where did it come from? Everything has a beginning. Everything has a source, an origin. I want to know how this life came about, started. How the humanity started. Whatever you want to tell me that is what formed man, how did that thing came about? Who made that thing? Who created it? Did that thing create itself? Did that thing just erupted by itself? How come about the existence of that particular thing that formed man? That is one. Then let me take you to religion, Christianity, the Bible. The Bible said that man was created by God. Adam and Eve were created, they were molded with the sand. Adam was molded with sand, water, and all this thing. And it was a mold, it was sculpture work, it was an image, until God breathed into him and became a full man. Okay? Now, if God created man, and breathed into him, and man became a full human being. Am I right? Who made God? God made man. Please, who made God? How did God come about? Where was God? Where did he come about? What is the origin of God? Did God create himself? I know this is what most Christians will say, that God created himself. How did God create himself? We are like, how? 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 How did God, like, how long? How did God created himself and then stayed for years? Like, stayed for how long before he started creation? He stayed alone. He stayed alone. All himself. He stayed alone until he created man. Where did God come from? Who created God? Did he create himself? How did he emanate? This is a question. You know, I ask there are some people, and they have been asking this question for a long time. And some people, the answer they give to me is that there are some things you don't think about God, that you may continue to think about it, and you may never get the answer. You may never see the answer until you die. In fact, you keep thinking until you run mad, because you never have the answer. And I say, if there is any question that has no answer, it means it does not exist. Every question must have an answer. It will only take a deep research. The answer will come out, definitely. Yes, even HIV, AIDS, they are saying there is no medicine. It's only going to take time. The medicine will come out. Every question must have an answer. Who is God? Where did he come from? Who made him? Was he born? Was he created? Was it formed? How did he emanate? That is my question. Since he made man, according to the Bible, Christian Bible, who is God? Where did he come from? Who created him? Did he make himself? Can a man make himself? That is the question I want to ask. That is why I'm asking, who am I? Where am I from? Who? My parents gave birth to me, yes. Where did my parents come from? My parents, we are given birth by their own parents. Where did their parents come from? Where did our forefathers come from? Where did our ancestors come from? Where did everything, all these things, continue, human beings multiplying? People are giving birth. People continue to exist. And there's something we used to hear. Jesus is coming again. And you don't want to tell me that when Jesus comes, giving of birth will stop. So we are living with imagination, religion and imagination. The religion we are practicing on this earth is all about imagination. It's all about imagination. Please, where is God? Why can't we see God? Like, why can't we see God? Don't you see your father that gave birth to you in your house? Can you see your biological father? Now, the God that is your God, you are supposed to see him. I am supposed to see my God. I am not supposed to live with imagination. I want to, like, where is God? And we will say he's in heaven. Where is the heaven? That is the question. Where is the heaven? Above. All of us think above, heaven, the sky, right? Okay. Why can't God make himself accessible? Like, even if we can't touch him, we can have a kind of a little view of him. Instead of imagination. Do you know what makes many, in fact, do you know one of the things that make this world look so corrupt, like the way it is now? As if the people are living their lives as if God does not exist, like our imagination. When you see some people living their life, like, do they even remember that there is God? You understand? So do you know why all these things happen? Because we are living like we are living by imagination. If you see, if Nigerian government make law, say you must not steal, all right, and then you have a mind to steal, you want to steal, and before, as you want to take a step of stealing, you now see police or army before you. You hear siren, you just see a government force standing before you or beside you or close to you or around the place you are. You will not want to steal again, because you know that when you steal, you know what will happen to you. You are conscious of, the consequences of the stealing by the government that you can see the government that made the law. You can see them. You are with them. They are with you. They can deal with you anytime. Now, this is what I'm saying. We cannot see God. He is not visible to us. He made laws that we should not do this, we should not do that, this, that. Now, how can you fear somebody who you are not seeing? You are not even sure of his existence. You only carry it in your head as imagination. And you are obeying his law, yes, his good law, but you can't see him. When you see somebody, you have some fear. You understand what I'm saying? But we cannot see him. There is no way like when you don't see your master. If your master is not around in the office, in the company, you can behave whichever way you like. You can even sleep without working. When he come, you give him excuse. This happened now because he was not there to see whether you're sleeping or not. This is what I'm saying. Can we see God? Why can't him can we see our God? Other people create their gods. The many gods, they see it, they worship it, they do whatever they like, and many of them are making it. Yes, we don't let us not deceive ourselves. Everybody they make them. All of us are living there. Anybody can die anytime. Can we see our own God? All right. Now, because of this, people behave anyhow. Because when you tell somebody there is God, though, the person will look at you. Me self, there is God, though, no problem. There is nothing will happen. Are you getting me? But when the person knows that you are going to call police, army, the person knows that this particular force, government, Nigerian government is a god of this country. They know, this person knows that the particular god you are going to visit now will take a drastic action. So the person may not, the person will like, with the person will like, mellow down a bit, will expect him use his head. Because you know that physical police and army will deal with you mercilessly. But God is nowhere to be found. We are only using imagination. So I am asking, where is God? Who is he? Where did he come from? Who are his parents? Who created him? Who made him? Who formed him? Did he make himself? How did he come? How did the human being come? Who am I? Who are you? You that is watching me. Who are you? Where did you come from? Where did your parents come from? Where did your ancestors come from? We are told by the Bible that in the Garden of Eden, God was one-on-one with man, Adam and Eve, discussing with them, talking with them those days when they were created. He was coming to the Eden to visit them. Alright? He was coming to, Now, at a time, Cain killed Abel. And God was speaking to them like one-on-one. Even as Cain killed Abel, he committed sin. God was still speaking to Cain directly. Cain did not fast. He did not pray. He was just normal. And God was talking with him, like calling him, Cain, where is your junior brother? This, that. Now, what happens? Where is the God that was talking with those people that time? He was talking with them one-on-one. They were seeing him. He was seeing them. Where is he now? Why can't we talk with him now? Why can't we discuss with him now? As I am talking now, why can't I speak to him now? He will respond to me. I don't need to go through fasting and prayer. I don't need to dry myself for 7 days. Why can't I speak to him? As my God he is. He's not supposed to be quiet when I speak, when I call him. When I call him, I'm talking to you now. This, so, see. He will reply to me. Even if he doesn't want to show his face, let him speak. And tell him that he's one speaking. Let me hear it boldly like a human being talking. That was the way it was in the Garden of Eden, according to the Bible. God was talking with Adam and Eve, Cain and Abel, like that. Where is that God now? That's my question. Why can't we discuss with him like that now? Instead of prophet somewhere, talking imagination, saying God spoke to them, God spoke to them. That God that is speaking to them, can't he speak to us? Am I not in his image? Did he not create me? Can't he speak to me? Can't he view himself to me? Can't I ask questions and get answer direct from him without without traveling from Enugu to Lagos to see a prophet? Where is God? Is my question. Where is God? Who is he? Who created him? Who formed him? Did he form by himself? If he created himself, how? How did it happen? Who am I? Where did I come from? Who are you? Where do you come from? How did everything that exists, the animals, the trees, the ecosystem, the plantations, the vegetation, everything, how did they start? Evolution. I said, how did those things that formed human being, according to you, monkey and animals, how did they start? Who created them? If Bible, Christian, I'm asking you, if God created man, how did God come about? I want to answer all these questions. We don't need to be religious. Over religion is killing this world. We are just carrying religion on our head. We do not ask questions. You are just carrying Bible, carrying the Quran, you are not asking questions. Something is wrong with these books. There are many things that contradicting each other in this holy Bible, this Bible. Many contradictions there. If you read your Bible very well, you see them. In my next video, I will be quoting verses that contradict themselves. You will see it and read it in your own Bible. I am a Christian, oh, but I refuse to be religious. I want to come out with questions that matters. Who will answer? Many men of God will not want to answer all these questions. They want to use their sense, to try to change our mentality, to make us believe in what they are saying, also to continue following with them, and they will be cashing out. They will be cashing out. Some things the men of God do, you will wonder if they are still pursuing this same heaven they are telling us about. You wonder if they are preparing for this same heaven they are talking about. There is something those strong men of God know, we don't know. And they are not ready to reveal the truth, because if they reveal it, their church will become empty. And therefore, on this note, we should on our own discover things that these men know and we are not aware. Don't forget the Bible says for a rich man to make heaven, it will be very hard. It will be more easier for a camel to go through an eye of a needle than for a rich man to make heaven. Now, Ayedepo, he's one of the richest person in the world. Will he make to heaven? All those men of God with private jet, will they make heaven? Where is that heaven? Where is God? How did God come from? Come? Who formed him? Who created him? Did he make himself? How? Who are you? Who am I? Where do we come from? Those animals, according to evolutionary theory, where did they come from? God that created man, where did he come from? I am asking religion, and I'm asking scientific evolutionary theory. These two theories have to answer these questions. If you belong to science, answer me. If you belong to religion, answer me. God bless you. I remember King David TFI at PG, President, General Producer EBO. One for Alaji Bokadana.